Guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Ian at Nomad Scotland. So, just to answer some of the questions, I've had some questions in regards to my recent video, obviously with the crash on the 890 Adventure R, which hit hard. In regards to the kind of protective equipment and stuff I've been wearing. I know it doesn't look like much when I'm wearing this, and you can see it in the footage. Have a wee look at this just now. But you know, when I'm wearing my jumper, this is my favourite top, my KTM jumper. It doesn't look like I'm wearing much under it, but believe me, if I wasn't wearing the armour that I was wearing, it would have been a lot worse than what it actually was. But it's my favourite top, so I wear this when the weather's decent. I like to just wear my top on it and get plenty of airflow, and it looks good as well for the colours on the bike. But I'll just talk you through my protective equipment setup and what I like to wear when I'm out riding the trails. And it very rarely changes. I might swap out the top and put on my jacket, but the actual armour on underneath is pretty standard, what I wear all the time. So we'll start from the ground up. A lot of the kit I've had for maybe 4 or 5 years now, I've used it because it works. I've not traded up, I've not bought anything new because it simply is decent stuff. So going from the ground up then, the boots. I've got I started off in the Fox Instinct series. These have been absolutely fantastic, hard wearing, really stable boot. You do get a wee bit of movement in them. It allows you to get that bit of dynamic movement when you're cutting about off the bike. I bought these when I started the enduro racing, and then I continued wearing them for the adventure bike as well. They've absolutely been fantastic. I've had no issues with them at all, and yeah, they've served me well. These are coming on 5.5 years now, so fantastic boot, plenty of life left on them, and I don't see any reason why to trade them up or trade them in. When I went down with the bike, this thing landed on top of me. The arse end of it ended up across my knees and across my feet, and if I wasn't wearing these, it would have screwed up my left leg pretty bad. So Fox Instinct, fantastic boot, had no issues with it, and is serving me well. Moving up onto the knees then. So I bought into these not so long ago. This is a kind of softer version. These are the Alpine Stars Paragon Pros. A level 1 armour. They just give me a little bit of flexibility. Again, the way the bike landed on me, they did support me, they did protect me. When I was racing the enduro and the motocross, I was wearing the Pod K4 series. They're fantastic, but they are a knee brace and they weren't giving me the mobility and agility that I need for the adventure bike, so I did trade them up. If I go back to the enduro or the motocross, I would undoubtedly go back to wearing a knee brace just for the added security and protection because of the extreme environment which I'm riding. But these served me well for that crash that I came off on the 890 last week. But yeah, lightweight, and yeah, but it's been a good investment so far. The top armour then, I think this is what people were maybe questioning about because they couldn't really see what I was wearing, but this comes from Dainese. It's all level 1, shoulder, you can see where it's been ripped there, where it caught me. Level 1 back protector, shoulders and elbows. Once it's on, really tight fitting, but a breathable fabric. It's fantastic, I love this piece of kit. And yeah, it served me well. It's just protected me. You can see there where it's all been shredded and ripped when I came off the bike, and the armour done its job. It effectively saved all this side of my arm, which is still bruising up quite nicely. But yeah, it's comes as a zip-on vest, and once it's on, you don't really notice it. You do get the breathability of the airflow coming through, so worth an investment. I've had this for about maybe 4.5 years now, so it's served me well. Just to top that off, even though it has got a back protector in it, I topped that off with the Red Dragon armour. Lightweight, versatile, fully adjustable, full backhand chest, and again, it protects my sides as well. So if I do come off and I'm going to hit anything jagged, rocks, branches off trees and stuff, that's going to stop it from going through me. So that goes over the top as an extra layer, and then once it's all on, yeah, I can see where people come from. They might think that I'm just wearing my jumper on there, but believe me, if I hadn't been wearing all this kit, then yeah, it could have been a different story. This kit is extremely lightweight, it does the job, it's good armour, it will stop penetration from jagged rocks, branches, trees and stuff like that, and more importantly, taking the fall and taking that impact, it's going to protect some bones and stuff. So that's what I particularly, that's my kind of setup for the adventure riding, and particular any kind of off-road enduro. I might just swap out the knee pads like I said and go for a knee brace just for that extra extra security around about the lower section. On the helmet side then, I managed to save this. It did take the knock that I thought it was, so I managed to swap out, get a new visor for it. The top visor, the skip took a bit of damage, the visor was scratched to bits, but the helmet itself hasn't actually taken that too much of a knock, or I would have just swapped out the helmet completely, so I have managed to salvage it. But currently running the LS2 Explorer 701 as my adventure helmet. It's been an absolutely fantastic purchase. Sort of mid-range, I think it's worked at about £260 in the UK, so really good value for money, and it's been absolutely brilliant. The wind noise and all that kind of stuff is reasonable when I open it up on the kind of highways, going from A to B from off-road places, but yeah, it's been a good investment. So that's the kind of setup I run. That's the kind of setup I run from my armour perspective. You can see how hard I went down with that bike. If I hadn't been wearing the kit, it would have been a different story. So, yeah, I would like to say that I'm going to save my favourite top. I've done a bit of damage there, but yeah, that can be fixed, and everything else can be repaired. If you are new to my channel, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, it'll help me out massively, and yeah, look forward to the next one.